Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome here or just welcome to my channel. This is such a crazy video to film. Oh my god, I can't. Hold on. This is so, like, it's just such a strange video to film, I think more than anything, because I think it's like a year to the day almost that I got the call about going to Lisbon with OPI, which is just like I remember it like it was yesterday, and it's so weird that it was a year ago. And the call happened like a month and a half before I had to leave on the trip. It just all happened so fast. But I'm gonna talk about the trip and everything in a separate video because I know that some people just wanna come here and see swatches. I'm wearing 10 of them on my fingers right now because I couldn't decide which one to wear. When I used all these polishes in Lisbon, I had to use the bottles that OPI gave me, and I had to give them right back because this was so hush-hush. I mean, everything that I do with any brand is quiet, but this is like super quiet. Obviously, it's a year in advance. It's their spring-summer collection. We all had to keep our mouths shut. So yeah, I do have the bottles. It's so surreal to look at the collection again because for 4 days straight, I used this polish all day. And at night, we would go over the colors and figure out what we're gonna shoot the next day. So like for 4 days, this whole collection was my life. Like this is all we talked about, we thought about, everything. So it's cool to see it again. It like brings back all these memories that I will again talk about in the other video. When you guys see the collection as a whole, it literally, it's so Lisbon. Like being there, I would see all these colors everywhere. Like, oh, there's the blue. Like the blue, I think the blue is everywhere. There's literally tile art on the walls that's the same exact color as this blue, and it's like outlined with the white. Like so much of Lisbon is in this collection, and I can't wait to show you guys my pictures and my memories from there. And this shirt too is a lot of Lisbon. Like this color, this blue is very similar. I'm trying to like hold up my nails. This color, this pink, like I saw this at Zara and I was like, oh my god, this looks like Lisbon. Like these are the colors. So I grabbed it and I've been saving it probably for like 3 months to film this video. But yeah, so if you guys want to see swatches and comparisons and all that good stuff, then they're next. sorry, one hand is painted and one is not, but before I do my outro and say goodbye and everything, I just wanted to show you guys something that I noticed immediately upon seeing the palettes. This is the palette that we took with us to Lisbon, and this is, oh sorry, this is a palette of last spring's Fiji collection. The day before I flew to Lisbon, I was sent a picture of this just for my reference, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, wait, did you accidentally send me a picture of Fiji? Because this looks really similar. As you can tell, like, there are similarities, but they are different, and I'm gonna go over kind of some of them that you may think upon first glance are the same, but I'm gonna show you that these have kind of different undertones. Some are darker and some are lighter than the shades they look similar to. So I'm gonna zoom you in and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a good place to start. The top palette is Lisbon and the bottom palette is Fiji. What really caught my eye is these two. So this is Tile Art to Warm Your Heart from Lisbon, and this is Super Tropicalifigistic something, that one. I hope you can see how different they are because initially they do look the same. I'm trying to kind of like overlap them. The one from Fiji is definitely darker. For me personally, I prefer the one from the Lisbon collection, but it really just depends on your own preferences. One is a darker blue and one is lighter. And then these two right here are different. The Lisbon one is definitely more of a true teal, and then the Fiji one is a light blue. What else? Okay, these two. So these two, or I guess three, this is No Tan Lines from Fiji, and this is Exotic Birds Do Not Tweet, and then this is Sun, Sea, and Sand in My Pants from Lisbon. And it almost kind of like fits right between the two. I think if you combined these two, it would become this yellow. And at first glance, I thought these two yellows were the same, but I even applied them next to each other on my nail, and you can tell, like next to the Fiji yellow, the Lisbon yellow almost looks orange, and not as orange as the Fiji orange. So it kind of like fits right in between there. This one from Fiji and this one from Lisbon almost actually look identical on the camera. I don't know if you can tell, the lighting is like, hold on, I'm gonna try to like shift my ring light or something just to get you, actually from there you can kind of tell a little bit. The Fiji pink, orange, coral color, I guess, is kind of more pink. They do honestly look very similar, and you're not going to be able to tell the difference until you're holding them right next to each other in person. Lisbon does have more of an orange tint to it, and Fiji does have more of a pink sort of red tint to it. What else? These two look similar again. Once you hold them up next to each other, the Fiji polish on the bottom is lighter. This one is Two Timing the Zones, and then the top one is No Turning Back from Pink Street from Lisbon. So let me put them next to each other. Pink Street is darker than Two Timing the Zones from Fiji. They do look similar. Once you hold them side by side, you can tell that they're different. So those are the swatches of the Lisbon collection. If any of you are from Portugal too, I really hope that you see a lot of the city in these colors, or see a lot of these colors in the city. I guess either way works. We did also go outside of Lisbon to Sintra, which is a town with this beautiful palace, and hands down one of the best experiences of my life, and I still to this day like can't believe that this has happened to me. I'm just like, I'm incredible. I feel so lucky, and I know that I've worked hard, but you never realize, like, well, I don't know. I don't want to say like you don't think working hard is going to get you anywhere, because it does. It always does. But even though I was working hard, I never expected in a million years that this is an opportunity that I was even up for, let alone one I would get. So I'm incredibly grateful. I love this collection. I love the work that we did there. I love the people I went with. It's funny because when I talked about the Fiji collection, I mentioned that I got to design nail art for the collection, and I thought that was like the ultimate thing I could possibly do with OPI. Little did I know, a few months after creating nail art for that collection, I would be in Lisbon with OPI for the following spring's collection. So it's very surreal, super cool, and I can't wait to tell you guys more about it in the next video. So I will catch you there. Bye guys.